What's good, family? This your boy YC Phil, aka Marcel, back at you again. Pardon me for the little convenience of the little video. I was just setting the phone up. But man, I just want to take the time to say salute to every subscriber, every 737 one of y'all who are still tuned in to the YC Phil show. I appreciate y'all every day. Y'all don't even get it, man. So a lot of people, they don't take the time to thank their subscribers. They just make videos and keep going. But listen, man, I just want to take the time to salute my people, salute y'all who still bother to watch my stuff. Yo, everything, man. I thank God for y'all all the time, man, because listen, we living in some trying times, y'all. Y'all see all this foolishness that keep popping off. I just got some messed up news, man. Found out one of my old classmates had got popped. No, not too far from me. It was all over Facebook, man. I say, dang, man, dude was a good dude too, man. It's just sad, man, that life taken out, man. Like he was 1 year older than me. I'm like, dang. Shoot, I remember, because like I said, I had a couple of classes with him too and graduate with the man, and now I found out dude gone. I'm like, dang, shoot. That's what I say, man. You better get right with the Most High while you still on this earth, boy, because you never know when it's your time to bounce. Feel me? But anyway, man, I just want to thank each and every one of y'all. I appreciate people who comment, the good comments. I even appreciate the hater comments, the people that decide to leave idiotic comments and curse me out. Man, listen, I take my hat off to y'all, man, because obviously I'm doing some good, you know what I'm saying? But, man, listen, keep coming, keep subscribing. Y'all can find me everywhere, because I know a lot of people be asking, man, how can I get at you, man? Because some of y'all been, sending me your emails, and I've been getting a few of y'all to hit me up on Facebook and everything and on Twitter. I appreciate that, y'all. That's real love, man, because like I said, I'm in here. I'm doing this thing best ability that I know how, man. I'm not finna try to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not finna try to sound like everybody else, because I'm not everybody else. I'm only one dude. I'm Marcel. That's who I am. I'm Young Sid. YC Freer. That's who I am, man. That's my name. You feel me? But like I said, I'm not here to copycat nobody. I'm not here to try to duplicate nobody. I'm here to give you that real, give you that what's really good, in today's society. I'm not finna sit up here and give you some falsified report and sit up and lie to y'all and act like I know what the heck I'm talking about. I don't know everything, man. I never claimed to know everything, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? But listen, but when I get some good news, when I let y'all know what's really good, to, open the eyes, as you see my logo, open up your, they talk about, a lot of people want to know, how come you use that logo? I use that logo is because I want to expose what do they use it for. They use it as a form of control. That's why I have the no sign going through it. Now, I know some people that, use the other one, which is the Egyptian one, which they say that's where they got it from. Me personally, I can't stand either one of them. But, everybody, they like what they like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, the YCVL channel is, like I said, here to give you that content, to give you what's really good and what's going on in today's society, and to open the eyes of a lot of people who really didn't understand what's really good, And a lot of people, they have questions, because, like I say, I realize that it's today's society. So many people have so many questions trying to figure out, man, what's going on, dog? What's going on, And that's why we do what we do. That's why we come here, to give you the truth, to give you that real deal, And like I said, for my channel, I do the best I can to be respectful. A lot of people don't understand where cursing came from. Cursing originated from the powers that be. That's how they talk. So a lot of people don't know that. They think that they're cussing because they mama cussed or they daddy cussed. I'm like, bro, do you know where that language came from? I think I'm gonna have to do a video breaking down the whole thing about language, and why do people use curse words as a form of talking. Like I said, I'm not sitting up here finna say that I never cursed before. In the past, I have, but you know what? I cleaned up the way I talk, man, because I decided I wanted to live for the Most High. So he helped me clean up my language, you know what I'm saying? But trust me, you hear it on a daily basis, every day, over and over. Like sometimes, man, I feel sorry for my ladies out there, because I lost count how many times I hear the B word get used. I hear it get used like so much, and I just be wondering, like, bro, y'all got moms and y'all got sisters. Like, will you literally walk up to your mom or to your sister and call her that just to be calling her that? And don't have a little girl, a little baby. You know, I mean, and then my ladies who's watching, how do y'all accept another woman calling you that? That's what really get me, because I just be like, man. And then I mean, it just fathers me when I be hearing and I be reading people's comments on other people's stuff, and they just be like, yo, that's such a. I'm like, bruh, calm down. I'll be like, man, shoot, it's like, man, like I said, people don't get no care about nobody, don't get no care no more. I remember a time, man, bro, when somebody, look, I remember a time when somebody used to call somebody an MF. Those was fighting words. Now today we living in a society where calling somebody MF is you referring to them as your brother or your sister. I'm like, what? What? Dude, what the heck has happened? I'll tell you what has happened. We have allowed the powers that be to translate what we, the way how we, this is what I'm talking about. Living in a controlled society. Your language is even controlled. Now here's the deal. You don't have to stay like that. You don't have to continue that way. You don't have to continue to talk like that. But because we've been trained, you've been trained in that. Just like people talk about, y'all been trained in the Bible. People have been trained to curse. You've been trained. You was brought up that way. You was brought up to talk like that. That's why it's like it's normal for somebody to walk up to somebody and say, "What up, my nigga?" You because you've been trained like that. Like I say, white folk don't even have to call us that no more because we so caught up in calling each other that, like it's all good. I'm like, bruh, just all they did was they just took the ER off. We just put an A on, tried to make it seem like it's cool, like it's slang talk. It ain't slang talk, bruh. I call that Illuminati talk, bro. You just using a language and calling it, trying to make it seem like it's all good, like it's cool. It's not cool. Shoot, I don't get no care of these sellout puppet artists is using it in the music. It don't mean nothing to me. Shoot, being, like I said, women being disrespected in tracks 24/7, man. Y'all sitting up here buying that stuff, talk about that stuff is off the chain. No, it's not off the chain. You didn't just hear this fool disrespect you like that, and you think that's cool? It's not cool. Shoot, man, like every day I say, Lord, I thank you that every day when I see a woman, I call her a woman. I would never call her a female dog. I don't care how bad she act, because I know there's some girls that act like that, but I'm not gonna call them that. And it's messed up that we living in a society where those terms are the normal now. It's the normal way to speaking. It's the normal way of calling somebody an N. It's the normal way of calling a girl a B. It's the normal way of calling somebody an ML. It's the normal way. Normal. You hear what I'm saying? Because you've been trained to think that it's normal. I mean, bro, listen, I can go all day with this. Now, I know I'm going to have some people in the comment section that are going to try to say some other stuff, but listen, that's your opinion. I'm trying to tell you, that's not the way how we was originated. We wasn't supposed to be like that. We weren't supposed to be calling each other out each other's names and being disrespectful like that and don't give no care. But like, sadly, because you've been programmed by the industry, by the music you listen to, by the movies you see, growing up in a household where that's all you heard 24/7 every day. And it doesn't matter what color you are, because I know it's white folk that was raised like that. It's black folk, it's Spanish. No matter what color, people was raised like that. So that's why they account that to the way how they are today, you know. And like I say, look, man, like I'm not here to try to step on nobody's toes, but listen, somebody had to speak up about this situation, because man, listen, y'all don't know. I mean, dude, I just cringe when I hear this over and over and over again. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, when you see it, and then it pop up in your head, you be like, dang, like, come on, man, like for real. But anyway, man, that's all I wanted to do, man. I just want to get that little that little lesson right there, because a lot of people want to know why see what you got coming, what you got cooking for us. That's what I had cooking about the situation I wanted to bring to the forefront about language and how, what we say this and how we do it. Same thing with the English language, because our people was originated from Africa. But here's the deal. Some of our people was already over here. So this statement about, getting caught up in slavery and all that junk, let me tell you something. Listen, a lot of people don't really understand what's really good about that situation. And when I mean really good, I'm talking about the truth behind it. Because people don't understand. Modern day slavery is still going on today. Just look at the prison system. That's all I got to say. Look at the prison system and you'll figure out where I'm going with that. But, man, it's all love, people. I just want to drop that, let y'all know what's really good. Because, man, listen, I hear it. And, okay, since I was on the subject of using curse words, check this out. You know how people always say the A word, ASS, right? Last I checked, ASS meant a donkey, did not mean a behind. Why is it now that every time somebody says that, they're talking about somebody's behind? I'd be like, I remember people used to say, yo, A. I'd be like, I said, wait a minute, I don't have a donkey. I'm trying to look for my donkey. Y'all said, it said, get your way over here. I said, you mean get my donkey over here? You see? Then I'm talking about the S word. People say, man, that S is raw. So you telling me that bowel movement, boo-boo, that boo-boo is raw? Man, that's some good S. So you just got through from eating on some bowel movement. Do you see what I'm talking about? The confusion. Confusion. We're living in this confused society. People so dang confused now, don't make no sense. Confusion. That's the devil's game plan. That's where he worked. That's why we so dang stupid today. Confused. People don't know nothing. We don't know anything. All we know is sports. All we know is drugs, sex. All we know is all this, but we don't know realistic things. We don't know how to communicate with people. We don't know how to, walk in love with people. All we know is hate, bust on somebody, let me whoop somebody. I mean, just that's all we know. World star. That's all you people do. Every time somebody want to fight, we got to put it on World Star. I'm like, man, people don't even understand. Oh, and by the way, it's just funny how the so-called owner of World Star just magically dies out of nowhere. 43. I mean, shoot, man. Dude, I can go on and on, but listen, just think about that. These words we use, and they mean something else, but we try to make them mean something. Because I thought when you say the B word, you was talking about a female dog, not an actual woman. But somehow, somewhere that got connected, and that's how people use it. And then I looked up the word MF and found out that it means to mean somebody very despicable, meaning you despise this person. You despise them. Now, if you despise somebody, why would you call them an MF and that's your brother? But the word means to despise somebody. But that's my friend. And a lot of people in relationships, the man is calling his girl a B. The girl is calling her man an MF. I mean, it's crazy. I don't get it. It's confusion, people. That's what it is. It's confusion. We're living in a fallen society. This world is so dang confused, it don't make no sense. And last I checked, the Most High is not a God of confusion. But we are living in a confused society. Listen to me carefully. Listen to the statement, what I'm about to say. We as a people, we get so caught up in the natural. We get so caught up in what we see. We get caught up in the numbers and all that stuff. Listen, if it wasn't for the spiritual, none of us would exist. That's why we are fourth dimension, having a third dimension experience. That's why a lot of people talk a lot about the spiritual. We talk about the spiritual before all the natural, because if it wasn't for the spiritual, we wouldn't exist. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to talk about that. We get caught up in the natural every day, every night, 24/7. I'm like, bro, forget the natural. The natural can't exist without the spiritual. It cannot. That's why a lot of people ain't putting one or two together. We like I said, we say one thing and then do something else and don't understand exactly what the heck we talking about. You know what I'm saying? But man, listen, I just want to put that out there because a lot of people been asking me a whole lot of things in my message board. I've been getting emails like crazy. Look, shoot. I said, look, this is what it is, man. As we move forward into this year, I'm gonna call this. Listen. I don't care. Look, I know we're in the second month, but I want. As for me, I don't know about y'all, but as for me, I want this to be one of the best years of my life, and period. I'm serious. I want to get move forward. I want to build things. I want to put things together. I want to better my life so that when I come to y'all know what's really good with me. Anyway, I'm out. I'll holler at y'all later. Be blessed.